I'm Lori Hart, the Global Product Marketing Manager for Advanced Analytics. And joining me today is Jonathan Wexler, the Principal Product Manager for SAS's Machine Learning Suite. Jonathan, thanks for talking with me today.
Glad to be here, Lori, to discuss our new release.
Justifiably, there's a lot of hype that surrounds applying more advanced modeling techniques, such as machine learning. This is coming from the C-level enterprise architecture leaders to chief analytic officers. This has really become a hot topic. What are your thoughts on this? Why now?
Yeah, Lori, to be frank, machine learning is not a new concept. Many of these techniques, such as neural networks, have been around for many years. It's just that the technology has finally caught up with the computational need for analyzing large, complex data sources, including suspicious trading activity, recommendation engines, to analyzing complex images.
One of the key areas that when we discuss machine learning is enabling non-expert data scientists or even business analysts with the ability to rapidly explore and model data. In SAS's latest release of SAS Visual Data Mining and Machine Learning, how do you see this product addressing those types of tasks?
Lori, SAS Visual Data Mining and Machine Learning enables users to rapidly expand their models in a very visual, interactive way. This solution enables users to analyze data in the experience that they feel comfortable with. They can quickly go from data prep to interactive modeling to advanced pipelining, and finally, and most importantly, to deployment, all within this one solution. Let's see SAS Visual Data Mining and Machine Learning in action. For my particular use case, I'm trying to analyze what chemical factors help me predict the quality of wine. I've already prepared my data using the data preparation area of SAS Visual Data Mining and Machine Learning, and now I'm in the process of exploring and expanding my analysis by using advanced machine learning techniques. So I can very quickly add in a neural network. And before I build my neural network, the system gives me an indication of what I'm about to build. So if I'm not familiar with the neural network, it shows me that it's about to add in a network diagram and various assessment metrics. And it's very easy to build this neural network. I can just select my attributes, and the neural network will build itself in near real time. I can interact with the neural network by adding additional hidden layers. I can change any of the activation functions of the hidden layers themselves. I can also edit any of the additional options. I can even take advantage of SAS's advanced auto-tuning, where the model will automatically find the best performing attributes for me. I can also interpret my results by looking at a relative importance plot. Typically, machine learning models are black box, and you're not given an indication of the most important factors that drive your model.
Jonathan, you mentioned in this latest release, users can rapidly expand their analyses. Can you give an example of that type of analytic expansion?
Sure, Lori. Within SAS Visual Data Mining and Machine Learning, we give users the ability to enhance their interactive models by mixing and matching different techniques, applying more advanced methods, and even integrating programming into their analyses. Let's go back to that neural network. What SAS Visual Data Mining and Machine Learning allows you to do is expand this neural network and build upon it by creating a pipeline. And by creating a pipeline, this enables me to try out different advanced machine learning techniques. And you'll see here that the pipeline represents all of the steps that I took inside the exploratory environment. But now that I'm in this more advanced view, I have more advanced techniques available to me. So for example, I can try anomaly detection to either remove outliers or model them separately. I can also add in other advanced techniques. I could add in a decision tree node. I can also add in, for example, a gradient boosting node. And the system will automatically pick the best performing model for me. Let's take a look at the results. In this case, it picked the gradient boosting model with the highest KS statistic, but it also compared itself to the interactive neural network that I built and the decision tree that I added in. The system automatically picked the best model for me. I can also customize this pipeline by changing options. I have complete flexibility to enhance this analysis.
Jonathan, you mentioned that users can quickly collaborate and share their analyses. How can users take advantage of these best practice templates?
Out of the box, SAS will provide a series of best practice templates. These are stored in the SAS toolbox. Data scientists can also create their own pipelines and share them with the community, which in turn, a business analyst is empowered to produce rapid results. If we go back to the pipeline that I've already built, I can access the SAS toolbox, which allows me to take advantage of either SAS best practice pipelines or even add in a pipeline from one of my coworkers, a proven best practice. Now, this best practice pipeline has a mix and match of different advanced techniques, from gradient boosting to using our auto-tuning to even a deep neural network. It even has the ability to enable SAS code. Let's run it. And you can see it still picked the gradient boosting model, which had the highest KS statistic. It also had an ensemble model in there. It also did auto-tuning for my decision tree. And it also added in a logistic regression and a deep neural network. But the gradient boosting was still the champion model. Now, I mentioned this pipeline also enables users to write their own code. With this system, you can not only use pre-built SAS nodes, but you can also add in SAS code, and you have the complete SAS language available at your fingertips to be able to add in procedures, macros, data step, and so forth. So you can really build the best model that makes sense for your data.
One other thought from you. The analytic lifecycle is no longer a debate. It is necessary to support. No model is complete unless you get it into action. Enable businesses to respond quickly and take action if needed. Likewise, we live in an open world. Can you talk about the ability to get these models in production internally and externally within the organization?
Absolutely, Laurie. As the scale and demand increases for these properly tuned analytic models, having an effective deployment strategy and architecture is a key component in the analytics lifecycle. Let me take you through a few steps. So if we go back to my pipeline, let's take a look at how we can deploy these models very quickly. So if I go over to the pipeline comparison area, this screen will compare the models across the different pipelines that I've built. It'll automatically pick the best model for me. Now I can override this pipeline comparison. I can even add in challengers. But once I've decided which model or models I want to deploy, the system enables you to deploy these in the method that you see fit. You can publish these models to databases or to Hadoop with one click, with no rewrite. I can instantly score these models once they're pushed to the database. This allows for tremendous flexibility in building and testing models instantly. I can also download a scoring API. This API call is given to the user in multiple ways. It's given to them in a SAS wrapper, but it's also wrapped with Python. So users have the ability to call these methods and this score code in the method that they see fit. And if you had a web application, we'll even give you the REST API call. So you have the ability to call these models in the way that you see fit.
Jonathan, thanks so much for sharing SAS visual data mining and machine learning with us today.
You're very welcome, Laurie.
Thanks for watching.